Oh my god. Oh, yo, I can't believe they did they killed Barry. No, I'm playing. This is gonna be my review of the season 2 finale of The Flash. Gonna have spoilers in it. I don't know how you thought you were gonna watch a season finale of a series and it not have spoilers in it. Let me get down to the fact. That episode was horrible. I did not like it. It was garbage. Did not like it. Let's start off with one thing. In my last video, I said that the person under the Iron Mask is going to be Jay Garrick and the actor is going to be John Wesley Shipp. I know in my last video I said Snipes. My brain is conditioned. Every time I say Wesley, I gotta say Snipes. I don't know why. And I figured like, oh, Barry's dad from Earth 2. And then their explanation of it was, oh, we got him from some other Earth. And I'm from what you would call Earth 3. Really, nigga? Here's the reason why them saying Earth 3 does not make sense. For them to go and spend so much time on Earth 2 and then have all this development, all this like we care about Earth 2 and we take off the mask and the nigga's like, I don't even live here. Well, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. He could have been anybody. Alright, it's Jay Garrick. And then like, alright, now we have a lot of time left in the episode. Once they revealed that it was Jay Garrick, I'm like, alright, cool. This is Jay Garrick. Maybe he's gonna say something. Maybe there's something about him that's kind of why we're seeing him. And then this is like, nah. I just want to say I'm Jay Garrick. Alright, I'm going home now. Alright, peace out. That just felt like such a big waste. And then the move to the way they dealt with Zoom, I'm kind of okay with, but my only issue is how they kind of borrowed from the comics again. They did something they already did before, where they took from Crisis on Infinite Earth, and they have the guy, this man with the weapon who's going to destroy the universe, and Barry, this Flash, has to run around it fast enough that he disappears to the Speed Force and he ends up killing himself. So that's basically what he did to pertain the energy in there. So I'm like, alright, that's kind of a cool nod for me, and that kind of creates a time remnant. But my thing is that I'm not a fan of how loosely they're doing it. Like, oh, I'm just gonna keep jumping. Like, I feel like when you do it too many times, you really have to explain it. Like, they give you a kind of a little explanation in the sense of like, oh, I went back in time. I went forward in time to help my future self do it. So this way my future self dies and I can live on and, not do it, because this is it opens up a whole new, option way of if you know how paradoxes work. They beat Zoom. We take the man off the Iron Mask, and now we're sitting there having dinner, and it's just like this feeling within Barry that he still feels empty. He doesn't, even though he's won the war, the battle has really took a toll on him, that he's lost his parents, and he decides that fuck this life that everybody's safe and I really saved everybody and this is all good, fine and dandy. I got fine ass Iris, Candace, just oh man, and I'm gonna say fuck all that, and I'm gonna go back in time and save my mom and fuck up the whole timeline and do the Flashpoint paradox that you already, that's my point. You are doing a storyline that you already did. You already went back in time for your whole mom thing. You went to go do it and you decided not to save your mom. It bothered you, and then you just had an episode that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? So 2 previous episodes before, Barry goes and talks to the Speed Force, and they tell him that in order for him to really keep his powers, he has to understand how things work, and that he has to be okay with his mom dying, even though he may not like it, that he has to be okay with it, that he has to understand and trust the Speed Force, that things happen for a certain reason, that if his mom didn't die, he would not have been the Flash and all of this. And he comes out and he accepts it, for what we think he accepts it, but because his dad is dead, he has to go back and save his mom, and it bothered me because it's just like you all of that we just built up to this, you just said fuck it, because when you have a show that a lot of other TV shows revolve around and you fuck up the timeline in this one show, that should have a ripple effect to affect other shows. Is that gonna happen? I don't think so. So when you can't follow, when you do something that big that affects so much shit and you can't really follow through on the ripples of it, don't do it. Why is Barry so emotional over these parents that he never had? He's so emotional over his dad, and I'm just like, wait a minute. Ain't your dad been in jail for 20-something fucking years, and once he got out, he left again? He really only had his dad in his life for a legitimate, 7 years, and 6 weeks. He's going so hard for these parents that he never had, and he's basically shitting on the West family, the people who took care of him. Like I'm convinced Barry's like might be low-key racist. Joe West is willing to sacrifice himself for Zoom so you can stay alive and you can keep your shit together. Joe did that. Joe's daughter's throwing pussy at you. You got fucking Wally out here running niggas over, ride or die niggas. Wally's damn near a goon at this point. Joe ain't got no hairline. He ain't never had a hairline. And you just gonna do him like this. You gonna just shit on everything they did for you, for some parents you never had. Like, I don't get white people. They were going in such a good direction. Why shit on it for this? I get that you need some type of... No, I don't get... Sometimes you don't need a mystery or a super giant cliffhanger just to get people to watch season 3. When you have a great season like this and you just end it with Barry just has these feelings of it like he has to get better, I would have appreciated if he just left and just said, I'm gonna leave for a while. Y'all hold this shit down. I'm gonna leave. And that's a good enough cliffhanger for me. I don't need the man fucking up the whole goddamn timeline. But this video's probably long enough. Let me stop ranting. So yeah, if you laughed at any point in this video, please like the video. If you like this type of videos, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the season finale. And subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram where I post skits. Follow me on Twitter to talk to me about regular stuff. And follow my everyday life with Snapchat. And see funny videos that I sometimes post or revine on Vine. So... yeah, I have nothing else to say about that. I do watch Arrow. Arrow's season finale is tonight. I don't plan on making a video for that because this whole season has been garbage. And I just want somebody else got to die on Arrow. But that's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm done. See y'all next week.